Well, a big day for the country, of course. We've got a new Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, resigning and Liz Truss becoming the new PM. And she faces a real major challenge that I'm going to set out in this video. But I just also wanted to highlight the fact that it's a big day for my newsletter and this channel as well, because I've rebranded my newsletter, which I've had a tremendous response on. So thanks all of you who have signed up either as free or paid subscribers on that already. But I've rebranded it as Heaver News. If you go to heaver.news, just type that in. That will take you to the sign up where you can join, obviously, as a free or paid subscriber for extra content. And I'm delighted to say that today I had a guest post from Ben Habib delivering his State of the Union column, urging Liz Truss to remove EU law to save the UK. So do go and have a look at heaver.news. There's going to be updates, posts on there most days. But in terms of the challenge that Liz Truss faces, you know, there's no doubt in my mind that many voters, Conservative voters, are unhappy. Whatever you think of Boris Johnson, are unhappy at the fact that this has all gone on. We've had a resignation and a new PM without them having a say. And I do think voters would have liked themselves, Conservative voters, to back or sack Boris Johnson themselves. And so you've got a situation now where before a lot of the Tory infighting, you know, Labour did have leads, but they tended to be quite small leads. In fact, they were leads way below what you would expect for an opposition party against a mid-term government for the stage of the electoral cycle that we're in. The party that Liz Truss is now inheriting, of course, in the Conservative Party, Conservative government, is a party that is now some 15 points. I mean, this is a big Labour lead. 15 points behind Labour. YouGov releasing this poll today that has Labour on 43%, the Conservatives on 28%. And what's really interesting as ever is when you dig into these numbers, because what it shows is very interesting. It shows that in terms of Brexiteers, Leavers, many of you who watch my channel, you know, the Conservative Party has a lot to do to win back a lot of your support. So for instance, you see when it comes to Remain voters, you see there the Tories on just 13%, 53% of Remainers currently intending to vote for Labour, and a further 17% of Remainers currently intending to vote Lib Dem. Now, when it comes to Leavers, and it was on the back of Brexiteers, of Leavers, largely that, of course, Boris Johnson's party got that large pro-Brexit majority at the last election. Around 3/4, according to the research I've seen, of Leavers voted Tory at the last general election. Well, according to this latest YouGov poll, it's down to just over half. So you see there, 54% of Leavers only currently intend to vote Conservative. Worryingly for the Conservatives, you see Labour's share of Leavers actually going up to around 1/4 of Leavers currently intending to vote Labour. And just consider the fact that even on only 3% in this YouGov poll, that still means 8% of Leavers intending to vote Reform right now. Now, if that happened, if you had a general election where only 54% of Leavers voted for the Conservatives, 25% of Leavers voted Labour, and 8% of Brexiteers voted Reform, that would be absolute carnage for the Tories. They'd have no chance of winning another majority and would lose a big swathe of seats. And Reform's Richard Tice is actually stepping up the campaign against illegal migration, against the scandal of what we have seen across from France, the small boats that have just continued to surge, and is calling, clearly they're the Reform Party calling for the UK to leave ECHR. So this is the major challenge facing Liz Truss. Can she win back Brexiteer support, Leaver support that she will need to have any chance of another Conservative majority? And having read a lot of your comments, it's quite clear you want to see action, not just words. As ever, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do whack it a quick thumbs up. Do go and check out my newsletter, as I said, at heaver.news. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.